because theory will be almost like 5-10% on it, 15%. Mostly it will be labs actually, how they are going to learn.
Okay. And sir, please allow everyone to share his screen because I can ask anyone to share the screen. Please allow everyone to share the screen. Please give the rights in the meeting that in case if I'm going to ask anyone to share the screen, he or she can just share the screen and can show me actually how the packet flow is going on.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Let me give it to them. 1 minute.
Chalega, sir. And please make sure everyone is logged in with a laptop because today we are going to do the static routing. And I'm going to ask you everyone to do the static routing right here itself, and then we'll get into the design. So that once I'll giving you the complex design, then in the assignment, then you have to proceed with the complex design. Today we'll be doing everything with the simple design. So I think that you are good to go with the simple design, and you have to implement along with me today.
Yeah. So Aparna, access is given to all of them. Maybe you can do some, you can call
Yeah,
names
yeah,
and they can share here.
yeah. Thanks. So let's start. So let me start first with the thing. So that so let me start. Wait.
Some echo is coming from your side in voice.
It should not be. I think. I mean, because I can hear you very clearly.
Yeah. No, but when you are speaking, so some echo is coming. Your voice is coming twice.
Is it?
Yep, still there.
I hope it's okay now. अभी ठीक है?
Actually, it's almost same. Still some background echo is there. I think some maybe mic is has some problem.
Probably. But let's keep on seeing like
But
what I'm doing.
it's okay.
Right? So
It
keep
is
on seeing what
bearable.
I'm doing. Yeah. So guys, what we'll be doing here, we will be connecting three devices like I have given you in the assignments. And I'll be configuring the same things. I'll be connecting a router. I'll be taking a slot. I'm adding the VIC1T card here. And then I'm going to add VIC2T card here. So I'll get into the zoom in. I'll switch it off, right? I'll drag 2T here, right? And this is CLI and fine. And similarly, adding VIC1T card here, and I'll be connecting all the connections. So just have a look at it, and you will be doing the same thing. And I'll ask any one of you to showcase your screen and perform further. Any doubts still here till the connectivity? Everyone, come back with this. Any doubts here till with the connectivity? Connectivity में कोई doubts है तो please पूछो, because I'll ask any one of you to share the screen. And you have already assigned the basic IP configurations. You all know. How to assign the basic IP configuration? Any doubts? I'm going to do that further again. I'm going to do that further again for you to assign the IP configurations. हाँ जी, आपको समझ में आ रहा है मैं कर क्या रही हूँ? एवरीवन इज एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम डूइंग? अभी सर आवाज ठीक है मेरी? कैन एवरीवन सी व्हाट आई एम डूइंग?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So what I'm doing, I'm assigning the basic IP configuration to the devices. So the same IP configuration which I've shared with you, the same thing I'm giving here. This is 192.168.1.0/24. This is 192.168.2.0/24. This is 192.168.3.0/24. 4.0/24, 5.0/24. So everything is classful right now. We are not going to take any classless schema. Why? Because that is what I'm going to expect from you, that you are going to do it for me, right? So right now we are assigning the IP, the valid IP. Valid IP I have taken 1.1 here, 1.2 will be doing here, 2.1 here, 2.2 here, 3.1 here, 3.2 here, 4.1, 4.2, 5.1, 5.2. Fine. Wait out. कोई डाउट्स हैं यहाँ तक? मैं यही काम करने जा रही हूँ. आई एम गोइंग टू डू द सेम थिंग. आई एम गोइंग टू असाइन द IP addressing schema and I'm going to configure the static routing. So first of all, for me, you all will be drawing the same topology. You will be assigning the same IP schema. Once you are all done, please let me cross check the configuration or the scenario which you have made, and then I'll guide any one of you to configure the static routing, right? So that is the agenda for today. तो जब तक आप लोग करोगे नहीं, तब तक I will really not discuss anything. But if in case you are not able to perform the basic configuration of these devices and all, I'm not going to proceed further, and that's for one thing I'm repeating for it for last, right? मैं आगे नहीं चलूंगी. I will not proceed further with anything. So you have to share your screen. You have to ensure me that okay, madam, we have done this thing. We have assigned the IP addressing and all, and then I'm going to proceed further with the things, right? So this is one thing you are going to do, and I'll ask any one of you during this session to share the screen now, right? So please proceed along with. हम लोग यहाँ बेसिक IP schema assign कर रहे हैं. So we have assigned 1.1 here, 2.1 here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get into the interface. I'm going to open up the port. I'm going to assign an IP schema, IP address 192.168.2.2. No shot interface. I'm already into the interface. Let me again assign IP address 192.168.2.2, 255.255.255.0. Exit interface F0/0. No shut IP address 192.168.3.1 to 55.255.255. Please refer to the assignment which I have given you. The same schema I am applying here, and I'm not going to draw the schema once again for you. Please refer to that diagram which I have given you. See, you have to be very serious with my training. Let me tell you. Let me be very upfront with you. Right? Exit. So let's get into show IP INT brief. So I can see this is my LAN port, this is my WAN port. These both are my WAN ports. And the same thing, I'm going to assign it to the next router. Can you see the configuration which I have done? So this is Telnet, what I'm doing here from my PC1, right? So guys, this is the configuration. The interfaces should be in the upstate. So please proceed with the configuration. One by one, I will ask any one of you to share the screen and proceed with these kind of a configurations. So please go ahead, please. Right, this is for site one. This is for, there is a duplicacy I can see. Show IP INT brief. 2.2, 4.1, 3. Okay. So this is the site 2 configuration. And this is the site. See, please proceed with the configurations and then I will have a look. Yes, I can see. Please. Router 1 की configuration दिखाओ मुझे. Show me the site 1 configuration first of all with the show IP INT.
Ma'am, configuration means this one I have done as an assignment, ma'am, and I have submitted. So that one I am showing here, ma'am. Configuration is not visible.
Right. Show IP INT brief. Show IP INT brief.
Means when we ping, if it is right, it will ping, no, ma'am. So ping I can do, ma'am, now for PC in 0.
Just show me show IP INT brief. I don't want to see your ping and all. Show IP interface brief in site number 1 router.
Ma'am, is that visible, ma'am?
Yes, it is visible very much. Now write down. Show IP interface brief. Okay, fine. 1.2, 10.1. Let's, what is this? What is the IP schema you have taken?
Means I have, you told not to take same as it is of yours, no, ma'am. So I changed some IP addresses, ma'am.
I have asked you to change to do the same thing what I have done. The same IP schema which I gave you. So it's okay, no problem. So you just tell me what IP schema you have taken. So for LAN you have taken 172.168.1.0 and WAN you have taken 172.68.10.0. Show me site 2. Show me site 2. Show IP interface brief. show IP interface view. Please use tab. Please use tab to write down the whole command. Please use tab. Linux maybe Linux and all everything works with a tab. Please use tab.
Ma'am, is that visible, ma'am?
Yeah, it's visible. Wait. 10.2 is fine. 14.0 is fine. Dot 3 you have taken and 1.3. 1.3. Can you show me the site 1 router? You have taken the LAN here as 172.168 1.3. Show me the site 1 router. Site 1. See, it's wrong. How can you take the same pool on both the sides? See, site 1 is Delhi. Site 2 is Bangalore. Site 1, the local area network is 172.168 1.0. Is it the same local area network which is going to persist at the site number 2 Bangalore location? No,
Ma'am,
it will never be.
First one I have taken as 172.168.1.2, ma'am.
Right? Fine. This is an independent router. It has its own local area network. When it comes on site 2, the local area network has to be from the different subnet. It cannot be from the same subnet.
Means for
See, local
serial,
area, yes. Serial is fine. Serial is fine. 10.1 here, 10.2 here. Why? Because it is altogether a different network, right? But when it comes on to, there should not be any subnet which gets on repeated, because otherwise you presume I have to go from Delhi to Bangalore and my house is in Delhi. And I am going to ask someone that I want to search my sister, right? So my sister is belonging to my family. She is not going to be located in Bangalore. If I'm going to ask the site 1 that please search the address of my sister, it is not going to route me to the Bangalore. It is going to say your sister is in Delhi and you have to search it within your location, because I cannot see, because I know that this is the same address family, which is 1.0. So how can it the site number 1 router is going to route you to the south site number 2? It will never be. So you have to change here the local area network pool. So get into site 2. Right, enable. Site 2, site 2. Enable. Enable. So you got my point. It has to be from a different subnet. Cisco. Cisco. Enter. Write down Cisco and then enter.
Ma'am, here I got one problem, ma'am.
What?
Whenever here I have typed enable, no, ma'am. After that, whenever I kept my password as 12345, ma'am.
No. That is a remote login password. If you are logging in from Delhi to Bangalore, its admin password is Cisco and not 12345. 12345 is the remote login password.
Okay, ma'am.
Write down Cisco. See, these are the challenges you get while you doing the labs. So I just wanted to make sure that whenever you do the labs, it has to be from you, because giving assignments, copying the configuration is not going to make the sense until or unless you implement it and show it to me. So write down enable en enable. Write down enable. Raj,
Yes, ma'am.
enter Cisco. CISCO. Enter. Now into the privilege mode. Cisco is your admin level password. Admin means that you are the root admin, root user who has full privileges to configure the device. Right?
Okay.
Now get into the configuration mode. Configure terminal. Good interface F0/0. Interface F0/0. F0/0. Fast Ethernet, dear. Fast Ethernet. I'm talking about the LAN.
Okay, ma'am.
Enter. No IP address. No space IP space address. No space IP space add. Now you assign a different subnet. Which subnet you want to take? You can take 2.0. Fine. So out of that, you can take 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and whatever you want to take. I mean, it has to be altogether a different subnet. Okay. So you can give an IP address here. IP address 172.168.2.1. 172.168.2.1. 255.255.255.0. 255.255.255.0.
Yes, ma'am. Is that okay, ma'am?
Fine, ठीक है, fine. Now it is okay. Now go to the now WR. You can go to the Control Z. Control Z करो यहाँ से. Control plus Z key. Control plus Z key. WR. Save the configuration. Enter. Go to site 3. Go to site 3. Site 3. Show me site 3 configuration. The WAN port what IP? Show IP interface brief. Enable. Okay. Fine. Go ahead. Okay. So this is 10.4 and again you have done the same mistake. See, local area network has to be the different subnet. You can take 3.0 here just like I have taken 2.0 here.
Okay,
Are
ma'am.
you
I'll
getting?
change it. Yes, ma'am. I have
Change it and then display. Very good. Fine. So rest of the people. So, but suggestively, Raj, if you can write down the IP schema in your packet tracer or on a WordPad, and that will be very much good for the entire session. As you can share your screen and you can explain the entire people who are sitting in the session that how you have done.
I have done that networking in my paper, ma'am. Means you have given, ma'am, one thing.
That
One I
is
have
okay. How
in
you will
paper.
understand it? How you are going to explain the whole class sitting over here that this is what IP schema you have taken. How you are going to do that? You cannot. You have to make it on probably a paint or probably on a WordPad, and you can explain it to the people. See, this is how the output is coming, right? So once, first of all, you change 3.1, the IP of the fast Ethernet. Show me, cross-check it, and then you show me the PC IPs. And then once you are done, then I'll hand over the entire class to you so that you can explain it to everyone, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Just update once you are.
IP interface in first scheme, first router, site 1 router.
Okay. Dot one. Okay. Second router.
Can I go second one? Second one.
Second one.
Yeah. Second one.
Second one, it's still not visible.
It's not visible. Is that the router name is
Now it's
router
visible.
1, but it was second site.
3.1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Third router.
Is it visible now? Hello?
Yeah. It's visible.
Is it
5.1, 4.2. Okay.
okay? Can PCs?
Pieces, if you ping it, it's in. Otherwise, show the like. Okay.
IP configuration.
IP config.
PC 0, first PC.
Okay.
Second one. PC 1. Second go connect.
Okay, okay. Third piece.
And third one.
Okay, it's done.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Ma'am, can I start explaining, ma'am? So guys, if you are with me, I'll start explaining about this whole routing process. So in this, we'll be generally dealing with the static routing. So dynamically, we can't route, means till now we didn't learn. So we are at a static routing. What is meant by static routing is that we'll be assigning the IP addresses to our PCs, and then we can start the routing. So first of all, in this scenario where I'm showing, we have generally taken a 3 routers placed on different places. They are not at the same place. Like we have discussed, one router is in Rajam, one router is in Vijayanagaram, and one router is in Vishakhapatnam. So we can take like that. So now, if a router in Vijayanagaram want to, if the middle router, we can take it as Vijayanagaram. So it can route, it can like, it has a link with both Vijayanagaram and no, not Vijayanagaram, Rajam and Vishakhapatnam. But a router at Rajam can't directly ping to the what we call router in Vishakhapatnam. So it takes the help of the router one, that is Vijayanagaram. So coming to the configuring these 3 routers with the switches and using the PCs. So if you see at my right side, first we'll be enabling the router, and before that, we have to like see if you see the router, we have to connect the LAN and WAN ports to the routers. Okay, so if you go there, you can see here, like WIC1T and WIC2T. So if you're this router, if you look at the router 0, the router 0 have a fast Ethernet port 1 and a slot only 1. But if you see at the router 1, it has only one fast Ethernet, but it has to connect with two ports, right? S000 and S001. So there we have to use WIC2T. So if you look at, if you go to the router 0 physical, there you can find this WIC1T and WIC2T slots. So how you have to configure is switch off it, drag WIC1T, place it, and again switch it on. So if you do it, it will be okay. And for router 2, so if you look at it carefully, we'll be having a big one. See, this one is WIC2T because it will be having two slots. Okay. So that is about the routing, how you have to connect WIC1T and WIC2T. After connecting all these WIC1T and router 2, again you will be dealing with only WIC1T because it has only one Ethernet fast Ethernet port and one serial port like S000. Okay, so one WIC1T is enough. So after connecting all the WIC1Ts and WIC2Ts, now you will be configuring the routers. So if you go to the router 1 or router 0, what we call, so go to enable, configure the terminal, give a host name to it. See, till now it's clear, right? These are basic steps. Enabling, configuring the terminal, and giving a host name is a basic one. Now what we'll be doing is that enable secret Cisco. So what it does? What it does is actually that it will be like a password to your configuration. Whenever someone is trying to enter and change your configuration, he can't do. He have to type a password. And line VTY 0 to 4, this is because you are telling that you can give up to 0 to 4, that is 5 users. You can add up to 5 users to do that your work. And next one is that this is called as password 12345, and this one is a remote login password, because in router, if you are going and if you want to change the password, you can directly do on the router. But that one is for the previous step, that is enable secret Cisco, that you can do from the router. But what if you want to configure through your PC? That is remote control, remote handling, remote configuration. So that one you will be when you are going to PC, and there if you want to what we call there if you want to change make any changes, or if you want to see what are your IP interfaces and that and all, you can use this password 12345. And after exit, okay. Now you are asking it to show IP interface brief. So if you type this command, there will be no IP address showing on it. It will be like down, down, down. Wait, I will show you. For router 0. So this is what it will be looking like. But here the IP address will not be assigned, and it will be down. The status will be down because till now you haven't given any IP address or like that. So it will be down, and no IP address will be assigned to it. So what we have to do is that now we have to assign some IP address to it. So first we will be assigning some IP address to the fast Ethernet port, and you will be saying no shutdown. And yeah, it's so you're assigning some IP address to it with 192.168.1.1 and with subnet mask as 255.255.255.0. Exit, come back, and now you will be assigning to the serial port. So I have said that now it is a fast Ethernet port, and this is the serial net port. Now as you have assigned it for fast Ethernet port, now you have to assign it to the another router, that is serial port. Serial port you have to assign some IP address. So this description and all, if you would like to have, you can have. Otherwise, simply you can assign IP address. So see, this router is coming with a subnet mask or subnet address as 1.1. The same mistake I have done. So you guys don't repeat that. So 1.1 is the IP address for router 0. And coming to the another router. So you are changing. So as said earlier, this is Rajam and this is Vijayanagaram. There must be a differential address, IP address between them. So simply you can't put it like 1.2 or something like that because it doesn't belong to same subnet. You are going to another subnet, that is router 1 belongs to another subnet. So you simply can't like you can't assign a IP address saying that 1.2 here. So generally, basically the IP address must be not 1.1 other than that. So here we have assigned, madam has assigned that 2.1. And for my purpose, if you see, wait a minute, I will show my IP address. See, I have assigned one more IP address, that is 10.1 like that. So you have to assign one more IP address. So after that, show IP interface brief. This will show your what are the configurations you have done to your what the router, and the see this is a IP show IP interface brief, and you will be getting like fast Ethernet port you have assigned something, and serial port you have assigned something, and those are manually up. This is also up, and green lights will be coming after 52 seconds or like that. And after that, now you'll be coming to and WR. WR is basically to save all the configurations that you have done so far, because from the starting onwards, we have done so many configurations to your router. To save all those configurations that you have done to your router, simply WR can help you. So that's all. Similarly for router 2, but router 2 is basically different from router 1, because router 1 will be dealing with only one fast Ethernet port. See, you can see here one fast Ethernet port and one this serial port. But coming to the router 2, what you have to do is that you have to configure one fast Ethernet port, two serial ports, that is this one and along with this one. So that's why we have taken WIC 2T. We haven't taken WIC 1T. We have taken WIC 2T because you have to configure two serial ports and fast Ethernet port. All right, guys. Now coming to the configuration, same before as first configure, that is basic concepts, that is enable, configure terminal, host name. You'll be giving a host name. See, I'll show mine. Yeah. This one I have taken as Rajam. Okay, first one I have taken as some Bangalore or something. Yeah, Delhi I have taken. Second one I have taken as Rajam because both are different. So after this, what you will be doing? Same as first one, you will be giving a host name, then enable secret Cisco. This is for if you want to access your router again, or if you want to change access and change some commands, this enable secret Cisco will be helping you guys. And after that, line VTY 0 to 4, four users you can accommodate. And again, for root terminal password, that is, you will be giving a password as 12345 if you want to access from your PC. And exit, you'll be exiting. Now what we'll be doing is that till now it's clear. For all the PCs, it will be the same process. For all the routers, it will be the same processes like enabling, configuring the terminal, hostname will be giving some secret password to it, that is Cisco, and 4 users you will be accommodating. And if you see this, how many users you can accommodate? That is 1 to 15. If you type line VTY 0 and a question mark, it will be giving that 1 to 15. You can accommodate users of 15. So now we will be taking 4 users and a password if you want to access from the PC, that is 12345, telnet password, that is actually. And now it is interface, like serial port interface we will be looking at, like S0.0.0, S0/0/0/0. We will be telling it no shutdown. And for that, so which one we are assigning the IP address as? This one. This IP address we are assigning to this one. Okay. If you look at my screen, you'll be understanding. So for this S0.0.0, we'll be assigning a serial IP address as 192.168.2.2 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Okay, and you'll be exiting. And for this fast Ethernet port, you will be telling that no shutdown, and you will be assigning an IP address dot as 190.168.3.1.255.255.255.0 for this fast Ethernet port. Yeah, 2 ports we have assigned, and still this port is left. So that one we are telling that interface S0/0/1. So for this we have to again assign an IP address, and that IP address has to be different from what you have assigned before. So we have used 1.2, 3.1, and 2.2 also we have used. So as the router is in another subnet, we will be assigning the IP address as 192.168.4.1 with a subnet mask again with the previous subnet. So guys, are you clear? So this one and this one and this fast Ethernet, 2 serial ports and 1 fast Ethernet port. We have assigned the IP addresses, and again exiting after that. And to save all the, so if you give show IP interface brief, so what it will be looking like. So this one. So I have given a wrong IP there. So if you see here, yeah, this is show IP interface brief. So you'll be getting like this, whatever you have done. So this one, before changing, I have put. So after changing, I have changed. Madam corrected my mistake. Like same subnet I have assigned, I have changed that. So after this, if I type enable, I have given a wrong spelling. If I give a correct spelling, so then I can show interface IP interface brief. Then new IP addresses will be assigning to that. So guys, I think you are clear with this. So this is what you will be getting, like up. So this fast Ethernet port, it will be up, and again serial port 1, serial port 2. So these both will be up along with the fast Ethernet port. Hope you guys are clear with this. So till now, yeah, it's coming. Enable password. I have to type Cisco. Configure.
This is Raj who's doing this.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, fine. Go ahead.
Configure terminal. So I have configured my terminal. So now I'll tell show IP interface. Interface brief. Yeah. So see here, I have changed my fast Ethernet ports and serial ports also. So there you can differentiate if it is actually yours is working or not. So we have completed. So we have completed 2 configurations of 2 routers, and similarly how you have configured the router 0, similarly you will be configuring the router 2, because it is also containing as similar as router 0 with 1 fast Ethernet port and 1 serial port. So here also you can observe 1 serial port you have to configure and also 1 fast Ethernet port. So if you configure these 2, our job will be done for router part. Again, we have to go to the PCs and we have to allocate some IP addresses to them. Okay, guys. Now this is all enable configure terminal host name, enable secret Cisco line VT04, and root password 12345. We are clear up to this. So we will be exiting. And as said earlier, we have to assign IP address for 1 serial port, that is this one, and 1 fast Ethernet port, this one. So likewise, interface serial port 0.0.0, no shutdown, and IP address will be assigning to it, exit, and 1 fast Ethernet port, that is this one. Again, we will be telling no shutdown, assign some IP address, come back. Control Z, we will be getting back, show IP interface brief. It will show whether your IPs have been updated or not. Yeah, see here, the IPs have been updated. Fast Ethernet port, I have assigned my IP address, and serial port, I have assigned my IP address. So till now it's clear. You will be saving all the configurations with a simple command saying the WR. So what are the configurations we have done for the router 3 will be automatically saved. Yeah, we have completed the basic router configuration. Now coming to the PCs, because now we have given the routers, their configurations, we have to allocate some PCs configurations as well. So IP configuration, as we have said, this is not a dynamic one to follow dynamic host configuration protocol. So we'll be simply switching to the static IP. So in static IP, we'll be dealing with whatever the IP address you have given for your PC. So PC in the same subnet, you will be assigning one IP address to it. Okay. And the subnet mask, along with subnet mask, you will be giving the default gateway. So what the default gateway we have to take here, the switch cannot act as a default gateway. Okay. The default gateway is like router. We have to take router as our default gateway, and whatever the configurations you have made to your router, like fast Ethernet port IP address, same you will be assigning to the default gateway as in its address. Okay. And this is what I have given, because I have taken my fast Ethernet port IP address as 172.168.1.2. Similarly, I will assign my default gateway as 172.168.1.2. Okay, guys, clear? So this is what static IP address, and this is my PC IP address, IP4 address, and this is my subnet mask where we have taken for all the routers, and this is my default gateway address which I have taken for my router. Okay, fast Ethernet access, that is one. So similarly for PC1 as well. So similarly PC as well. So desktop IP configuration, and again it is static, not dynamic one. It is only static. Again we'll be giving some IP address to your PC. I have given first PC as 1.5 and this one as 1.6. Again your subnet mask. After that, default gateway. So gateway is like whatever you will be taking here, this fast Ethernet port, that one you will be assigning as your default gateway. And similarly for PC2 as well. So if you go for IP configuration, static, and I have assigned my IP address, my PC IP address is 172.168.1.7, the subnet mask, and also default gateway address. Okay, guys, this is what I have done for all my PCs. So now the second step also completed. That is, you have assigned the routers, their IP addresses, and PCs, some IP address. Now what you have to do? What we have to do is that this is basically what we have done is that local area network configurations. Like in your local area, or what we call in your local subnet, only you can ping the IP addresses. Wait, I will show you. So if you go to command prompt, so here what I will be pinging is that 172.168.1.2. Okay, why 1.2? Why not this router? Because we haven't gone that far, so we will be pinging only the default gateways addresses. So see, yeah, I am getting the reply from my local area network saying that yeah, the packets are reached, sent 4 packets, received 4 packets, and my loss is 0. So all the packets are successfully pinged. So the pinging is working. So after that, telnet 172.168.1.2. Yeah. So I have said earlier, when you are working with the router, there, see, if you enable it, it will be asking password. So this password is different from what the password is asking here. Okay, this is root administrator access. Okay, remote administrator access. When the administrator is accessing from PC, so this will be your interface. And if someone is directly accessing the router configurations from the router itself, then this interface will be there. So here we know the password is Cisco. Enter. So it's coming. But here we have given saying that password 12345 at timeout. Again, we will be giving the same. So it's asking. So 12345. I have typed my password. It is not visible there. Yeah, see. Now I can access my Delhi router. So you can see there. So I'll tell show IP interface interface brief. Yeah, is it visible, guys? So from my PC, I am looking what are the configurations I have done to my router. Okay, this is remote administrator accessing the router. So guys, clear, I hope the pinging process is done, because we are working with only the local area. We can ping through the local addresses, and all the packets are reached safely without any dropping of the packets. And after that, I have used the telnet, means I want to access my router configurations remotely. So I have gone through the PC. From there, I tried to access the router configurations. It asks the password. I have set a password 12345. I have given the password, and it gave access to the site 1 Delhi. You can see here site 1 Delhi, and I have given a command show interface IP brief, and yeah, it's shown all the IP addresses, all the configurations I have done to my PC router 0. So similarly for router 1 as well. So same process, command prompt, command prompt, ping 172.168.2.1.
So fine, I can see the output is correct. What you're trying to do is remove the dot. Remove the dot at the end of like what you have to put. Yes, remove the dot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have removed, ma'am.
Yeah. So what are you pinging now from the here?
From for PC 1 to I'm faster
So
the
there is
network.
no
I am
route. So there is no route. How can you do that? So what is the packet flow? This
I
packet is
have
going to
changed my IP
originate.
address, so that's a problem is there.
So
You told
show me
to
this
change
server. Show me
password.
this server. Show me this PC one. Physical. Go get into the physical. Physical tab. Go to the physical tab. Physical tab. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
No, go to the desktop now. Desktop. Okay. Close this. Close this window. Go to the IP config. Yeah, 1.6. See what you have given. 2.6. It has to be 2.6. This is from the same subnet, no?
Yes, ma'am.
2.6. 2.6. The IP should be 2.6. Go to the IP config. Go to the IP config. Dear Raj,
Okay, ma'am. Going, ma'am. Going.
IP config. Change the IP. 2.172.168.2.6. Not this. No, 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 dear. Raj, the IP of this PC. The IP of this PC.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Close this window now. Go to the command prompt. Try to ping 2.1. 172.168.2.1. Try to ping it.
Yes, ma'am. It's connected.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now check for the PC3. Now check for the PC2. PC2. The same thing what you have done. Now it should be 3 dot. Yeah, yeah. Great. Now you got your mistakes. What you were doing? 3.6. Good. Now ping 3.1. Ping 3.1 the gateway. They should be able to ping their local gateways.
Yes, ma'am. It's working, ma'am.
Very good. Now go to PC0.
PC 0, it's already working, ma'am. I have done.
Very good. Fine, fine, fine. Now try to ping this PC1 from PC0. From PC0, try to ping PC1. So you'll be following the same approach in the upcoming labs. Ping 172.168.2.6. 172. Good. The destination host is unreachable. Why? Because the packet is going to the switch. Switch is trying to see its local area network, which is not available. So it is going to forward this to the gateway. Gateway doesn't have any route. Now, how to check the routing table? Go to this router 0. Go to the router 0, site 1.
Ma'am?
Site 1. Go to the router 0, site 1. It's unreachable. Now, say show IP route. Show space IP space route.
Ma'am?
Show
Show. Okay, ma'am.
space IP space ROUTE. ROUTE. Enter. So what are the routes which it has? 1.0 and 10.0. What you have configured? Do you get it?
Ma'am?
I'm saying which two routes it is seeing? 1.0 and 10.0.
This one and this one, no, ma'am. Means
Exactly. Fast Ethernet and WAN.
fast Ethernet for switch 1, switch 0 and one switch port, ma'am. Only two it is.
Two. Why? Because you have configured two routes with it. Right
Yes,
now, is it aware about 2.0, 172.168.2.0, the Bangalore site?
no, ma'am.
No.
No.
No. So we have to configure the route. So you can check the routing table of the second and the third device as well. Go to the second device and check show IP route. Go to the third device, check show IP route. It is only aware about its locally connected networks. It is only aware about its locally connected networks. Not aware about anything about the destination and all.
Ma'am, it's showing now. Only three. Two serial
Three.
ports, two serial ports and one fast Ethernet port.
Go to site 3 now. So right now we are going to stop our work till here. Next session, we are going to go ahead.
Yes,
Fine.
ma'am. One serial port and fast Ethernet port, ma'am.
Very good. So when you are trying to originate a ping command from PC0 to PC1, this goes to the switch. Switch is going to route it to its gateway. Gateway is the router. Router will see the routing table. Routing table will not have any route about the PC1, right? So it is going to drop the request. So if I want that the packet should be forwarded by this first device, I should configure the route, and that is known as a static routing. So we will go ahead with the static routing and all other routing protocols in my next coming up session. Right? Fine. So who all are done till here? I know about Raj and Tagore. So who else has been done? Please update. If not done, okay. Fine. So fine. So okay. See, I'm going to ensure this in my next session, whether you are done or not. Right? So Mohan, can you share your screen? Let me check whether you have done. Raj, please go ahead. Whosoever is raising the hands, Raj, please check whether the lab is up or not. If it is up, then I'm going to close down the session. So start from Kalyan, then Pradeep, then Lanka, then Tagore, Kumili. So 5 people are done. So Raj, please take the responsibility and go
I
ahead.
have already checked for Tagore, ma'am. So Kalyan.
Okay, so
And
one by
Murali.
one. Go ahead. And
Kalyan.
then we are good to close the session. Yeah. I'm seeing.
I am sharing my screen with another guys. That's mine. Kalyan. You can see now.
Router. Okay. Router 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Router 2.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Do I need to show the command prompt?
How once showed. Okay, okay, done. Done. I think for all pieces it's working, right?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, okay. Wonderful. Murali Krishna, you can share your screen now.
Okay. Now this is visible.
Yeah, it's visible. It's visible.
This is the rotor 0, rotor 1.
You can show previous commands like whatever the IP address you have assigned for the fast Ethernet port and serial port.
Here is the fast internet port
It's visible.
IP
Okay.
address and the for the
Okay.
serial port for the rotor 1. For the rotor 0. Here it is. Fast Ethernet and serial
Okay.
to serial ports.
Next router.
For the fast Ethernet port 192 dot.
You can go to PCs.
For the pieces IP configuration is this.
Okay. Static.
For this.
Okay. For PC1, if you can ping it, so rest all it's okay. On PC0, you ping it. Remaining all similarly, you can do that. 192 dot 168 dot. Okay. The remaining you assign in the IP addresses, it will be fine.
Yeah.
Lanka Mohan Satish. Mohan Satish, you can share your screen now.
Is my screen visible? Hello.
Yeah, it's visible. Your screen is visible.
Router 0.
Router 0. Once show SHIP and SHIP into brief. Okay. For router 1. Okay. Router 2. Okay, done. For PC0. Okay. Once ping PC0 if you ping, it's fine. Because similarly you can follow for other pieces as well. So Yeah, okay, done. Okay, so make sure that all the pieces will be working. So enough. So next, Hari Prasad, you can share your screen now.
Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible. It's visible.
Router 0 config.
Okay, okay. Router 1. Router 1.1. 2.1. 2. Okay, next. Okay, fine. Router 2. Okay, okay, done. So you can go to PC. PC 0. Once go for what are the IP, static IP I have sent. Okay, okay. Once ping it. And once type telnet with same IP address you have given. Telnet. Password. Okay, fine. So remaining.
Take the site one local area network. Open up, Raj. Open up this diagram. Open up the diagram. Okay, so you can write it down here. Site one local area network, 30 users. Site one local area network, 30 users. So you will re-amend this same diagram within the assignment. Site one, 30 users, local area network. Can you write it here? There is a tool to write. This I think no. This is a draw line. You go next. Go next. Go next. Go next. Go next. The left hand side. Left hand side. Yes. The other. Please note here. Yeah. I think this one. Yeah. Just click. Yeah. So 30 users. Write down 30 users. Local area network 1. LAN 1. Space 1. Good. Now go to the wide area network. Again, select the same thing, same box. And in between site 1 and site 2, write down 2 users. Because I need only 2 IPs point to point. 2 users. I need 2 IP point to point, right? Now go to the you can drag it. No, you cannot drag it like this. You go to the last box. Go to the last box. Last one. On the top or on the top end side. No, don't do this. No, cancel. Okay, give me your access. Give me your access. So how you will be writing? Let me write it down. Let me write it down. See my screen. I'll be sharing my screen now, right? Can you see my screen? So
Yes,
this is okay, fine. So this is place a note. So here it is users, local area network 1, right? And then you can then you can do with this box. You can now it's normal. So now you can drag wherever you want to place, right? So again, here it is 2 users for wide area network 1 to 2, right? Here it is 30 users local area network 2. Here it is 2 users wide area network 2 to 3, right? Here it is 30 users local area network 3. How you are going to do now to close this box? You have to click this. Now how you are going to do the subnetting? So I am going to take the range as 192.168.1.0/24 should be the whole pool. So you have for 24 is the whole pool, like the IP of my full 254 IPs. So for local area network 1, 192.168.1.0/27. For local area network 2, it is 192.168.1.64/27. For local area network 3, 192.168.1.64 plus 32, 96, है ना? So the T subnet which will be taking. Correct. And for wide area network 1 to 2, you will be taking only 2 ICs. So it doesn't have to be from this. So 96 plus 32 is going to get occupied with the local area network 3. So what should be 96 plus 32, guys? Tell me. 112. 96 plus 32. 128/30. Area network 2 to 3. 192, 168 dot. What is 128 plus 4? Block size is 4. Even AC चलाना. पीछे ही. What is 128? See, 128/30 will be 255, 255, 255.252. So I don't have to explain you the subnetting. If you are not aware about the subnetting, go ahead with your basic concepts. So 128 plus 4. What is 128 plus 4? 132. Is it okay with everyone? You can take the screenshot or
Madam, for LAN 2, there is 192.168.1.32 is there.
right. Very good. So you can take 1.32, you can take 1.64. Fine. So 1 dot what? Very good. So 1.32, right? 27 and 1.64. See, any subnet you can take, but fine. So 64 plus 32, we can go ahead with 96. These were also correct, what I have written. 96 plus 4. Now fine. Fine. Please take the screenshot, and this you have to implement. Implement the basic IP addressing configuration scheme. Next lecture, we are going to start ahead with the static routing. Now I can see that now you have done. Now it makes sense of proceeding further. Otherwise, there was no sense of proceeding further, trust me. I think that you can now itself makes a change. You can now find a change in yourself. Otherwise, I would have told you the static routing today and that's it. You know. Right? Everyone.